Hi, if you're an Aquarian born January 20th to February 18th, what can you expect for the month of March 2018? Let's tune in and find out. So I feel this really expressive energy, crystal clear, expansive. I know what I'm doing. It reminds me of those picture perfect days when you're at the park flying a kite and it's just, you know, you're in the flow. Things are just moving, you're in the flow. You know, and even when it's difficult, even when we have some tricky stuff that we have to deal with, I still feel like you're in the flow. I feel like you know how to navigate the personalities, you know how to navigate the difficulties, and I feel like you're just in the flow and it's all working really well. So nice. Okay, so let's start with the romance. For those of you who are coupled in romantic love, let's look and see what March has in store for you. So I really feel understanding is coming up. There's a basic understanding and appreciation of one another. I also feel there's like a collaboration going on. Maybe you're building something, or you're reinventing something, or you're supporting one another. I feel like there's also some healing that's happening. It could be that your partner's there for you as you're going through something. So there is this really nice synergy of compassion and connection available. If you're not experiencing that, then it could be that there's something that has hardened your heart towards your partner that you haven't let go of. And I feel like there's something that you can, the full moon in Virgo, which is March 1st, may touch on it, may bring it up, and you just may let it all go, right? The good news is that that's fine, because there's healing that can happen these first 2 weeks of March, and there is a new moon in Pisces where we can have new beginnings, new relationships, new partnerships, deeper in love with our partner. And for those of you who are single and are interested in love, anytime now or in these first 20 days of March, you can actually find love and experience love and create love. It's just a matter of you saying, you know what, I'm going to set my sights there. I'm actually going to make the time in my life to be able to pursue a romance, or to allow myself to be pursued. So I feel like if you're not in the love game, Aquarians, it's because you're not interested. Either you're licking your wounds over something you've lost, over something you've done, and you haven't forgiven yourself yet, or it's just you'd rather just go out, fly a kite, and not really be bothered. So either way you look at it, there are plenty of people who want to be in a relationship with you and who would like to love you. You just have to love yourself, right? Take care of yourself, and then right away you'll be able to fall in love. Now, going back to those of you that are in a coupled relationship, you know, like I said, there's healing here. There's also a lot of love that can come in. There's a great time to travel. It feels like around that March 17th, 18th, 19th, and even into the Mercury retrograde, when you get to hunker down and get really connected and deeper. Just you want to watch travel, because Mercury goes retrograde March 22nd to April 15th. And of course, that's when our communication is hampered. You wouldn't want to meet anybody new. You wouldn't want to start new business alliances or start dating somebody new. That would be the time where you would slow play those things, because at the end of, after April 15th, when things go direct again, you'd start to kind of see the other side of them that was maybe not being revealed earlier on. But that is a good time to recreate, regenerate, renew, reconnect with somebody you're already in relationship with. It could also be true for those of you that are single that somebody could come back in your life, and that's totally okay, because we already know about them. We already know the ups and downs with them. We know what to expect from them, and it may be an opportunity to reboot the relationship, and that's okay too. But you wouldn't want to start a new relationship if you're single during that March 22nd to April 15th date. Okay, so let's move on and let's look at money and career for Aquarians. You have so many ideas and so much vision and drive and passion, and you really are committed to the other person. You're really excited for the other people, the other partnerships and relationships that you have. So I really see strong collaborations happening the first couple of weeks of March. So if there's been some deals that are waiting for you, or you know, I would let go and just, you know, get the answers that you need. Or now's the time to go say, hey, are we doing this thing, you know? And don't be afraid. Don't lean back. Now's the time to lean in. I wouldn't lean back, and like I said, until Mercury goes retrograde. You don't really want to sign anything March 22nd to April 15th, but at the same time, you don't want to not do business. So if you sign during that time, just double and triple check, you know, everything. But if you can sign before or sign after, it's even better. But I see like these great big business deals happening and collaborations and partnerships. So lean in, Aquarius, call those people that are maybe sitting on the fence. You can sway them and you can get their business, you can get their deal, so go for it. And as far as money, I feel like there's money coming in. You may have, some of you may be winning a court case or a situation that was you were wrongly accused of. That I feel like that could come back in. Do want to be careful. They're showing me just be a little careful with speeding or your car, not because of an accident, but because of a traffic ticket, right? Or where you're parking. Pay attention to details, because I see it might be easy for you to get nickel and dime to death through this month with your car, like a parking meter expiring, or getting a ticket because you parked in the wrong zone, or you didn't move your car on the wrong side of the street, right? So the cleaner comes, so you get a ticket. So I see you kind of being potentially nickel and dimed during the month that has to do with where you're parking and with your transportation, right? Or you're going at peak hours, so your Uber costs a lot more, like that sort of stuff, or your bus fare is higher. You get the picture. Okay, so let's move and look into your health for you Aquarians. So it feels like blood and heart health is optimal, having the flow in your body. So you want to make sure that you're doing things that you need to be doing for stress, so your blood pressure stays low. You want to make sure that you're eating clean, so that everything's moving in your system, so the blood's free, free flowing, that you're not eating, high cholesterol foods. You just want to take care of the blood flow and the heart this month, just eating appropriately. And if you're somebody who doesn't know your cholesterol, or you don't know what's going on with your heart, and you're of that age, this is maybe a time for you to get information about that and take care of yourself. So there's a lot of support for your body and for your health this month. So just go ahead and take care of it. Also, you're being asked to, do cardiovascular things, walk, run, bike, swim, dance, all things that get that aerobic exercise up for yourself. So you're being asked to keep moving and making sure, of course, that you're healthy before you start doing those things, right? But all in all, I feel like you're just taking better care of yourself and feeling good and feeling happy, and really a lot of heart health consciousness this month. And it could be even that maybe something's happened to a loved one, that they have heart issues, and maybe because they have heart issues, you're taking a look at your own heart and going, oh, you know what, my parent has this, and so I need to make sure I'm okay. Okay, so let's see if there's anything unexpected for Aquarians for the month of March. Yeah, I feel like there may be an unexpected couple things, opportunity to maybe even sell a piece of property that maybe you weren't expecting. So it could be that you can kind of get an offer out of the blue for something that you own, either a piece of property or a vehicle or something like that, or a painting, and it feels kind of like outrageous, like it feels like a lot of money. And you really maybe want to consider it because it's during the retrograde. And because it's during the retrograde, there's a full moon, March 31st. It's the second moon of the month. The first one is March 1st, a full moon in Virgo. The second one is March 31st, full moon in Libra. So we call it a blue moon because it's 2 moons in 1 month. And that moon feels like it could bring in like a lot of money, like surprise money, where somebody kind of comes out of the blue and says, you know what, I want to buy your house because it's next door to my son-in-law, and I'll pay you over market, right? And it's such a good deal, you may not be able to turn it down. And I think you should really consider it, because next month that offer will not be there 3 months from now. So don't go, oh, let me think about it, I'll come back. The price will get lower and lower and lower and lower to the point where it's not worth your while. Take it, don't negotiate it, sign the deal, and be done. Because when they come out of this retrograde, so after April 15th, April 30th, they might start to have regret, like, what were we thinking? Were we crazy? Why did we want to live that close? Why are we paying them so much? So it's a real shocker, but somebody may offer you something. It could be a piece of jewelry. It could be for your purse. Random people coming up to you and buying your stuff at a lot of money. really weird. Give it to them. You can have more. You can buy more. You can, it's really random. I've never seen this one before, so it's kind of fun. But I'm telling you, let go of the sentiment, take the money and run. You can buy yourself something else. So it's a really fun, unexpected turn of making a lot of money out of something random. All right, you guys, have a terrific month. If you like my intuitive astrology, please click like, share it with your friends, comment below. Have a wonderful March, and I look forward to connecting with you again next month.